I went to Crunchyroll Expo. It was fun. I am done now. Going to Crunchyroll Expo has been the highlight of my year so far, along with getting 50,000 views. Look over here. The event was a perfect opportunity to unleash my inner weeaboo and Naruto run wherever I please. I saw a lot of people in cosplay, and it was a really cool experience to be able to see a lot of people who had the same interest as me. On the first day, Friday, me and my dad, by the way, I came with my dad, me and my dad went to buy tacos from a food truck. My dad took my food for me to a table while I went to get napkins. By the way, Crunchyroll, how come the tables didn't have any seats? I had to stand up and eat. That's like the most uncomfortable thing ever. 1 out of 10. IGN. Come on, step it up. When I went to the table, no. I know it wasn't my dad's fault, but I was so looking forward to eating that taco. So this is what depression feels like. Now, although anime is great and all, the main reason I was going to Crunchyroll Expo was to meet Domix. If you don't know who Domix is, then who are you? I don't know who you are. Go away. Don't go away. That's mean. The first time I saw Domix was at his panel, So You Want to Be an Influencer. That one I don't really remember that much because I spent the entire time staring at him. I feel kind of bad now because I was in the front row, so it might have been kind of scary to see a kid staring at you without looking away. But now that I think about it, he had like 100 kids staring at him, so that is, he probably didn't notice me. I'm probably fine. Dominic said himself that the lights were like blaring in his eyes and he couldn't see. So I mean that must kind of suck. He has to sort of like move his eyes in a way that they won't explode from the heat because eyes do that. After the panel was over, they had a Q&A to ask any of the panelists questions. I somehow got the courage to go up, but I did have to wait to be second so I wouldn't have to ask a question first. Part of my inner instincts told me that I shouldn't go first because I'm awkward. That was a terrible mistake. I waited for the person in front of me to go, and the entire time, I felt like I was gonna die. I looked down at my feet, and they were shaking so fast. They were like they were shaking like nervous feet. Good similes. I didn't even know why I was nervous. I was just asking Domix a question. Finally, it was my turn. Hi. This is for Domix. Thanks for making videos because they inspired me to make my own animations, and and then people started applauding me. At this point, I started freaking out. I didn't know why this many people would be looking at me, and they're applauding me. They're violently hitting their hands together to make a noise in my direction. Jeez, okay. Thanks. But my question is, how do you deal with the growth of animation channels on YouTube? And how do you make your videos unique? Yeah, that's my question. Isn't that the same question as before? Nani? I wasn't paying attention to the other person. Ugh, what should I do? He found my weakness. In the end, he answered my question nicely, but I mean, I don't really remember what he said. I was just nodding awkwardly and pretending I knew what he was saying. So that was fun. Later, I went to get my drawing tablet signed, and here's a picture of us. Yeah, I'm cool.
Hello there. Here's a bit of an update. So basically, there was like a weird thing that happened where um my comments weren't showing up as me saying them, and it might have looked like somebody else said them, but I actually said them. So, yeah, not a bot.